Hi guys, it's me, Tech Marlos. Today, we're diving into a serious piece of home cinema hardware, the Sony VPL-VW295ES. This is not your average projector. This is the kind of gear that turns your living room into a full-on movie theater. And let's be real, Sony doesn't just make projectors, they make statements. Now, right off the bat, this is a true 4K projector. That means you're getting native 4096 by 2160 resolution. No pixel shifting tricks here. So when Sony says 4K, they actually mean it. That's a big deal. Most home theater projectors in this price range use some form of simulated 4K. Not this one. Let's talk HDR. This thing supports both HDR10 and HLG, which means whether you're streaming high-end Netflix content or watching broadcast HDR, it's got you covered. The dynamic range is impressive. Bright scenes are vibrant, and dark scenes stay rich without crushing the detail. Brightness? 1,500 lumens. That may not sound mind-blowing compared to some ultra-bright business projectors, but remember, this is a dedicated home theater projector. It's optimized for controlled lighting environments. Put this in a dim or dark room and you're in for a cinematic experience with punchy whites and solid contrast. Now let's talk about the SXRD technology. This is Sony's proprietary twist on LCOS. It uses 3 of those SXRD imagers, one each for red, green, and blue. The result? Crisp detail, rich and accurate color, and none of the rainbow artifacts you might see on single-chip DLP projectors. That's the kind of thing that makes a big difference when you're watching high-speed scenes in action films or playing fast-paced games. Speaking of gaming, yeah, Sony didn't leave gamers out. The input lag on the VPL-VW295ES is actually decent for a projector in this class. You're not going to be pulling off esports-level competitive moves here, but for cinematic gaming, think RPGs or big open-world experiences, this is totally capable. And yes, it supports 60 Hz at 4K through HDMI, so console gaming feels smooth. The design? Clean. Minimalist. Premium. It's a hefty unit weighing in at about 31 pounds, so it's clearly built for a permanent home cinema setup. You've got that center-mounted lens, symmetrical chassis, and solid ventilation on both sides. Quiet, too. Even after hours of playback, fan noise stays low, which is something you really appreciate during quieter movie scenes. Let's not forget the motorized lens with 2.06x zoom and wide lens shift. That gives you a ton of flexibility when it comes to installation. You can ceiling mount it or place it on a shelf in the back of the room and still get a perfect picture alignment with ease. Focus is razor-sharp edge to edge. No fuzziness in the corners here. Another thing I really respect: the longevity. This projector isn't using a laser or LED. It's a traditional lamp, but Sony rates it for around 6,000 hours in low mode. And it's bright enough in that mode to use most of the time, which helps preserve that lifespan. Color calibration? Out of the box, it's great. But if you're a perfectionist, there's full support for professional calibration tools. Tons of fine-tuning options in the menu, gamma controls, color temp, motion processing. It's a nerd's playground. Now here's something that might get overlooked. This projector doesn't come with built-in smart features. And honestly, I'm okay with that. It keeps the interface clean, fast, and free of unnecessary bloat. You can always plug in your favorite streamer, Apple TV, Roku, NVIDIA Shield, whatever, and get exactly the experience you want. One thing I should mention: this is a projector built for dedicated home theaters, not casual living room setups with daylight pouring in. If you don't have the right space for it, you won't get the full effect. But if you do, it's stunning. And when you combine the native 4K resolution, HDR support, refined SXRD image tech, low fan noise, and lens flexibility, the VPL-VW295ES really stands out. It's not cheap, but for serious home cinema fans, it delivers a premium experience that rivals what you get at the movies. Or better yet, surpasses it, because now you control the snacks, the volume, and the seat. If you're looking to invest in a true 4K HDR projector that doesn't cut corners, this one should definitely be on your shortlist. So yeah, if you want to buy the Sony Home Theater Projector VPL-VW295ES, full 4K HDR video projector for TV, movies, and gaming, then please visit the link provided in the description. Thanks for watching. This is Tech Marlos signing off.